Oh yeah, this situation. I've had this happen like a lot. Let me not have shield on. Like if you wait for it to end, like you're keeping plus frames, it's very easy to get stuffed out of stuff. If you're smashing, you can maybe force a trade there, but even there, this feels like it's going to whiff. The pushback is a little far. So you can do Tatsu. You can, I suppose, try that, but if it's blocked, your turn's over. You can delay it if you have meter or something like that. This was like a frame trap that I sort of worked on, but I know like I have to super cancel off of this. You can still do frame traps like that. Yeah, the lean back to use plus frames here is actually kind of obtuse. So I don't like ending on this because a lot of people know or they'll think to just mash. So you'll see me do a lot of delay off of this. You'll see Squish do a lot of this. However, let's see. Against characters like Hilda, that's dangerous to do. However, you can still block some of these if you're holding back. And you can even do it sometimes with this too. Yeah. Sometimes you can't. I haven't quite figured out why sometimes you can't and sometimes you can. Yeah, I haven't figured it out. I don't know why sometimes you can do it and sometimes you can't. It feels like there's slightly different frame data depending on like how you do it. Because like it should be -6. And sometimes like on the sheet it's -1. Like I don't get it. I wish I could tell you, but I have no idea. It's really weird. So a lot of your pressure, I think you want to try to make ambiguous. And also safe from like CS reversal too. Which is kind of hard. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. But keep in mind that this sort of cancel can be reversaled or CS reversaled. Which kind of makes things difficult for Akatsuki. But you can still kind of throw off people's timing. Because you have like you have like 3 before it even looks like you're really getting pushed out. This is really busted. So a lot of my time, I'm going to throw off people's tech timings. I use car throw also to deal with that. So a lot of the time, you'll see me like walk back car throw. See you later, Killy. Be safe. This is how I think you can mix up what you want to kind of do off of what Akatsuki typically likes to operate with. Yeah. Squish also likes this string. Where he's pushing out and he can use that 5B to set up a fireball. And even from certain distances, the pushback is actually kind of nice here. If you can guarantee and pay attention to make close C come out. Like, this honestly looks like it should not be coming out. Because if you stand at the same distance, far C comes out. That makes it so hard for someone to bust out with, like, crouch B here, for example. Oh, shit. So these are ways that I think you can make your pressure a bit more ambiguous. You can also use Smart Steer, like I mentioned before. and change the way your normals work in the pushback. To throw people's timings off. So these are a couple different ways where I think you can make your pressure more ambiguous with Akatsuki. Even against throw, because there are some opponents that like to mash throw. So like, that's throwable. But you can still stagger that. To blow them up. So these are just a few tricks that you can use. And because this hits very far, I think this is a very useful tool for counterpoking certain things. So like, let's see. This is a trick that I love to use on Orient players. Because of course they want to smash 5A. They think that they're safe, but they're not. It hits their extended hurt box. This is how you can also start leveraging your stuff a little bit better. This pushes out too far, but if you're just close enough, you can still blow them up for that. So, hopefully this is useful for people that might find it interesting. Ugh. So there are a couple tricks, a couple of the tricks that I like to use for Akatsukis who are struggling to open people up. A lot of it is timing. I know one of the things that I stole from the Japanese were like on timings where you're doing dash up, especially if they're not doing anything. It's just like dash, dash, throw, dash, dash, throw, dash, wait, throw. The New York special or the Northeast special is concentrate in their face, throw. Now, against people that are trying to mash on this, but like are still kind of cowards, I'll just mash double pump fake or a pump fake into a throw. Obviously, if you're an Akatsuki player, you should be used to this, using backdash. You can throw off timing and stuff too, mixing kara throw from there. Another trick I like is using a dash walk into a kara throw. Really hard to tech, to be honest. So like if I'm coming off some pressure here, let's force them to block. But I don't want them to shoot here. So dash into throw is going to whiff here. But dash into a kara throw is not. Eltonum players are actually really good at doing this. They'll walk slightly outside and wait for a second like they're about to hit 5A, and they'll just throw you. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, so if you're ever getting thrown from like a weird range from Eltonum, they're probably kara throwing. So if you're getting scooped and you don't know why, even though you're teching, and Eltonum's kara throwing you.